All right, that's why I'm here. Let's not wait for any friendly introductions. Let's just rock right into it. I love it. In the parking lot waiting for a little shop to start. Yes, I will be out there as soon as this live session is over. I'm planning on this ending between the 30 and the 45 mark, and then we rocking and rolling. Shanika Reeves, are you going to be able to do a senior awards night and recognition? Yes, absolutely. We actually put it on our calendar. We are going to do our community awards, which will include our top 10 and our announcements for Val and Sal. On June 3rd, we're going to have that as a virtual live ceremony. We're not going to do any senior awards in person. And then for all of the students, for their recognition, we are putting together a slideshow to send out so everyone has a personalized slide with their accomplishments, the picture, so on and so forth. Yeah, so our community awards where we announce our scholarships, our top 10, Val and Sal, that will be June 3rd. We'll be pumping that out to the community really soon. That will be a live virtual ceremony. Hey, Miss Pasalacqua. Hello, everyone. Hello on YouTube. Hello. If you've got a question, comment, anything you need, put it in the live chat. If you're on Instagram. Wait, did I even start this on Instagram? Hold on. Am I live? I don't feel like I'm live. Hold on. Uh-oh. I wasn't live. There we go. Let's see if Instagram. Oh, I'm now live on Instagram. Hello, Instagram. Welcome to the party. And here is Facebook. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, drop them in the live chat. I'm here to do the best I can and answer your questions, keeping everyone informed, engaged, and connected to what's going on. So, Ms. Pasalacqua, it has been a long day. It started with, yeah, my day started. Woo! All right, Shanika Reeves, for the 3 ceremonies, will you allow honor distinguished grads to graduate first, or is it strictly in alphabetical order? Strictly in alphabetical order. Yes, ma'am. Kirsten Cookie Washington, I would like to know how the school will keep my child safe for September as far as lunch. That's a great question. I'm not ready to answer yet because I have to get with my school team to make a decision on how we're going to handle lunch next year. The way that we did lunch this year, I really like. So we will have to we'll have to see about that. So I don't want to answer that until I have a chance to talk with my school leadership teams over the next couple of weeks. So more to come on that. But you handle it. Thank you, Ms. Pasalacqua. Reeves, will there be speakers for each ceremony, i.e. valedictorian? Yes. So we will have 1 student speaker per 3 ceremonies. One of the speakers will be the senior class president for one of the ceremonies. One will be the valedictorian, and one will be the salutatorian. I will, of course, get my opportunity to say goodbye to the grads, and then we will have one leader, either a school board rep or a central office representative, central office leader, to give a speech as well. So those will be in there. The trick for me is to work with our Val, Sal, and senior class president on what time they picked for their ceremony, and to see if they're already distributed between the 3, or if it's a bunch that I have to think of. But the answer to your question is yes, there will be speakers. Ms. Pasalacqua, if it rains, will the assigned time slot just transfer to the 12th? Yes, great question. If 8:30 Friday, 11:30 Friday, 7 on Friday, if we have to move all 3 of them, we're going to move it, all 3 of them to Saturday. Time slots will remain the same. What I'm not sure of, which is a contingency that I need to get clarification on, is if we get both morning ceremonies in and we have to postpone the 7, can I just postpone the 7? Or would the imminence or the threat of a PM shower would I have to cancel the whole day? So I haven't had that answered yet. A lot of what ifs. All right, Navy Money on YouTube. Would we need a COVID vaccine to come to school next year? I am unclear of whether or not it's going to be a requirement to get the vaccine. I do not know the answer to that question. I'm sorry. Let me flip through IG real quick to see if I've missed any questions. Any questions? I had a long text center day, but it was fun. All right, Lexi, I like to hear that. I like to hear about students having fun in school. All right, it looks like I'm good to go. Good to go. Oh, it's sad to say goodbye to Dale, but another chapter of life. Thank you for being an amazing person for my 3 years of high school early graduate. Oh, Lexi, thank you. I'm gonna miss you too. Can't wait to see you on graduation day. All right, let's rock and roll over here because it's coming in fast and furious on Facebook. What is the protocol for cheers, applause, noise level during graduation? Yeah, we're gonna have to work through what is obviously because it's a somber, it's a formal ceremony. I want to keep that the respect for what a graduation means, recognizing that it is outdoors. I've never ever done an outdoor ceremony, so it's going to be new for me. So we'll work through that as a leadership team, and then communicate that out of what would and would not be appropriate. Isaiah Childress, for next year, do you know when the application process will open for any NHS? So normally it's done like early spring, like they've already made their selections for next year. So NHS process happens in the spring. We do the full on induction in the fall, and then late spring, early fall, depending because it's COVID, things are crazy. But NHS for the following year will be done towards the spring of next year. I just put my ninth grader in school, and so far so good. Thank you, and I will stay informed. Yes, absolutely. About prom, if my son is going to prom with his group of friends, is there any chance that they can stick together? All of them are juniors. As long as there's enough time slots on there, then absolutely. I can't make that promise though. There were some seniors signing up today. I will tell you that. Miss Reeves, during graduation, will there be pictures taken with you, handshakes, fist bumps? Yes, absolutely. Right now, it's unclear what I'm allowed to do. Right now, what I have planned is a table where the diploma and cover will go on the table. I'll stand on one side of the table, and the graduate will walk up to the table, grab their diploma and cover, hold it up, and pause real quick for the candid color photographer, and then keep it moving. Hey, Michelle. Good evening. Ms. Pasalacqua, really, I'm wondering more about the rain postponement if only 1 or 2 time slots were effective. Yeah, so time slot is a time slot. Whether or not it has to happen on Friday or Saturday, I do not plan on changing up any time slots. It was hard enough to get the time slot set this time. You guys know. Thank you so much for being patient, by the way, this morning. I didn't fully realize what was happening because I was on the live, broadcasting live this morning at 7 a.m. And as folks were telling me what was going on, I was like, no, I don't know, and then I started imagining it. And so in the back, I've got on one side of my head, I'm like, oh my God, everything is going wrong with this thing. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to. And so while I'm answering questions on the Facebook and the YouTube, of course, I didn't broadcast IG because my phone was dead. Um, I'm on one half of my brain is turning of thinking about how am I going to fix this while I'm trying to answer questions and be patient. Like all I wanted to do was say, all right, guys, I love you. Have a great rest of your day. I've got to get out of here so I can fix this. So we got it squared away pretty quick. For those of you who were in the thick of it, you, oh God, I love this community. It was definitely it was definitely a rough morning. But it's all good. We're here. Here we are. It's 7:10 o'clock at 7:10 o'clock. It's 7:10 at night. I got a little bit of my coffee left over. We've got Little Shop of Horrors tonight. It's awesome. I can't wait to head over to the student parking lot, park my minivan, and enjoy the show. All right. Hey, Miss Britt, you coming back for some more? Tina Marie Matthews, good evening. Long time no see. Well, it's about time for me to cut it off. I actually turned it this weekend. So, all right, let me come over to IG and give some IG love. Some IG love. So me and my cousin are graduating together. Would there be any way that his people and my people sit together? So Lexi, pods of 4. The pods of 4 will be 10 feet apart. We might be able to do it 6 feet apart. I don't have confirmation on that, but you are more than welcome to make sure you coordinate so you come in together so that you can sit down together. So the pod of 4 will be here, and then 10 feet apart will be the other pod of 4. So it's kind of sitting together. When you're in the stands and your pod of 4 is 10 feet away from another pod of 4, it doesn't seem like you're that far away, especially given the last 14 months we've been all practicing some serious social distancing. Do I have any word on the new DN protocol they are enforcing in schools? DN protocol. I'm not sure what that is. Will there be prom for juniors this school year? Candy lover to death. Where have you been, sweetie? So yes, so prom is seniors are in the process of signing up now, and juniors it will open up on Friday morning at 7 a.m. It's not prom like we know it. So I encourage you to kind of go back to look at some of the communication on what prom is and what it will be. Who do we ask to know what time we graduate? So it all depends on what you and your parents decided to sign up for. It's either 8:30, 11:30, or 7. You get to choose. And the signups dropped this morning. So we've got like 450. Um, where's my mouse? 450 signups already rocking. Vaccine, I'm not sure if that will be required next year. Is the dress code for graduation going to be the same as the past year? It'll be close to the same, Zoe, but not 100% the same because we are graduating in June outside. I recognize that. And we are graduating on a football field in the stadium. So, in terms of keeping it as a formal ceremony, extremely respectful, extremely somber, extremely professional. We are going to keep with those standards. I don't want you to be surprised, um, but like I definitely don't recommend heels. We're talking back and forth on whether or not it's going to be shirt and tie. I want to have shirt and tie. I don't know if that's if that's a popular decision because it's going to be June, and 8:30 is not going to be too bad at 8:30, and it's not going to be too bad at 7. It'll be warm at 7. It's the 11:30 that's going to be warm. So thinking about all of those things, absolutely. All right, all right. How about food trucks for lunch next year? I can't do it. I'm not allowed to compete with. I cannot provide. I cannot have any competitor food provider while school lunches are being offered. All right, I think I'm caught up on IG. Looking good. So how will the seats be set up? 6 feet apart. Yeah, right now we were asked for 10 feet. It is very possible that it could be 6 feet. I really we are set and ready for it to be 10 feet. I'm switching to your school just for you. All right, that's awesome. What the heck you doing? What the heck you doing, Kenzie? Uh, come on. Who's this? Please don't make me boot you out in IG. You're killing me. All right, yeah. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to turn off comments on Instagram because that's just sad. All right, Facebook. Let me catch up on the questions over here. Dun, 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 dun. All right, here we go. Brenda Anderson. Okay, awesome. Shanika Reeves. About the 15-minute time frame for prom. Any wiggle room with that now that you have an idea about how many people will participate? No, it's going to fill up um, once the juniors have an opportunity to fill in there as well. And I do think there's some more seniors who are going to be filling in. Um, right now, the answer is no, but I'm definitely going to keep an eye on it. Hola, qué suerte tienen nuestros hijos de tener un principal como usted. Thank you. I appreciate that. For those of you at home, Lynette, make sure I understood this correctly. How lucky we are to have, for our kids to have a principal like me. So I think that I got that right. And thank you so much. Muchas gracias. Is there a specific mask color grad should wear for graduation? Nope, not at all. We just, definitely, obviously, it's got to be school appropriate. If my girls are twins, can our pod of 8 people sit together? I'm going to say no, and let me tell you why. Because it will be impossible for me to differentiate whether or not you're a household of 8 or two households of 4, and I don't want to have to make that guess. So if you could just make sure that you're close enough to each other where you are within that 10 feet, um, whether it's side by side or one behind the other. Thank you for asking that question, though, and I'm sorry I can't give you a more favorable answer. Chunky heels should be good on the field. The girls shouldn't stink. Yes, absolutely. We were talking about yeah, I guess chunky heels. What was I thinking about? Like wedges? Is that right? Wedges? How are you going to get tickets for graduation? It will be pickups. Students have to get their tickets. The tickets cannot go to parents, cannot go to guardians. The tickets will have to go to students. Once we have everything set, that's when we'll kind of roll out our plan and our time frame. We are closing down the signups on Sunday at midnight so that on Monday and Tuesday we can backfill with all the students and families who did not sign up. We're going to backfill the open time slots alphabetically. And then once we have all 600 graduates set in their time slots, that's when we'll start looking at the tickets, because each the three ceremonies have different ticket colors and different timestamps, so that the 4 tickets that student gets is for the time frame that student's going to graduate. Has National Honor Society selections been sent out to students? Michelle Stevens, yes, Honor Society selections have been sent out. Will an email be sent to parents? Excuse me. I'm guessing you're asking about the National Honor Society. I don't know if they were sent directly to parents or if they went to students in Canvas. I don't have that answer right off the bat. But Michelle Stevens, if you do me a favor, send me an email with your question about NHS. I will connect you with the sponsor, the National Honor Society sponsor. Yes, wider than escape. Yes, absolutely. All right, let's see how we're doing over on YouTube. All right, thank you for my one friend on YouTube. If you've got any questions or you need anything, drop it in the live chat for me. I wish I could say I'll take some questions over Instagram, but unfortunately, we just can't seem to get some things right. And let me get on my soapbox here. My guess is that it's not Thomas Dale students who were on here just saying some silly things in the comments to make me have to turn the comments off, so I don't have to get distracted by that stuff when I'm trying to do something good for our kids and our community. My guess is that Thomas Dale students know better, and that wasn't those aren't Thomas Dale students on there doing that stuff. So that's my guess. All right, back over here on Facebook, not to let the negativity seep in and get me all riled up. How will tickets be received? I just talked about that. Students will come in to get their tickets and sign for them. Not the parents, just the students on Canvas for NHS. Yes, Miss Abbott, thank you. That's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure. I received notification, and my daughter did too. Okay, awesome. Thank you. All right, hello. Man, that's 20 minutes. You guys just hit me 20 minutes. I love your questions. Keep the questions coming. That's how we all stay dialed in to what's going on. I want to take a moment while we have a brief pause in the Facebook comments action to just say thank you. Thank you for spending your evening with me. It's 7 o'clock. It's a beautiful night out there. I was just out watching lacrosse before I came back in, and you could be anywhere doing anything right now, and you chose to be on here with me. So thank you. Thank you for staying engaged. Thank you for staying in touch and connected. Thank you for staying informed, and thank you for asking the great questions that you ask to make sure that you have what you need, but to also, and you don't realize this, but you all also hold me accountable. So I appreciate that. All right, you are doing awesome. Thank you for your patience with our crate. No, you're awesome. Thank you. I work for an awesome team. Have you said anything about the play? I just joined and have a question. Go ahead. I have not said anything about it. Joe, no, Joe, you are amazing. I switched over from Instagram, so sorry if you already answered my question. Will students have to walk in before family, or will we walk in with our family? Students will report to classrooms on the 600 hallway. You will be in you will be groups of 10 with your line leader. The line leader will be a teacher. We will take attendance, that will have everything set. And then we will set you alphabetically, get in line, and then parents will move into the stadium, and then we will line up outside the gate, and we will process with pomp and circumstance. We'll go in around the back side of the track, and then we'll walk up the middle of the field so that everyone can see our graduates while pomp and circumstance is playing, and then we'll split off to the seats. It's going to be awesome. But your parents will be in the stadium while you're in a classroom. We're going to ask students to report an hour early. So the 8:30 graduation students will have to report at 7:30. The 11:30 graduation students will have to report at 10:30. And the 7 p.m. graduation students will have to report at 6 p.m. So we can get set, we can get briefed, we can get in line, and we can make it tight. It's going to be a special ceremony. We're going to make this absolutely awesome. There's no we're going to make this special given the circumstances. It's COVID. No, we are not lowering the bar. We are not lowering the expectations for what you want out of a graduation. It is going to be all right. All right, here we go. Tina Matthews, unsure this was in an email. Is there another drive-by for the honor student certificates? So if we set, let me make sure we set the honor roll certificates home. If you need one printed out, there's a form for you to click on to say, hey, I'd like for you to print mine out, and then we'll have it printed out, and you can pick it up anytime during school hours at the main office. When will dates come out for biology SOL? I've actually dropped those already, Miss West. If you go on the Ultimate Guide, let me pull it up real quick. If you go in the Ultimate Guide, I'm looking at it right now. There is a section in the Ultimate Guide called Spring Testing Information. Biology dates are the 19th and the 20th. May 19th and May 20th are the biology SOL dates. All right. Can we bring chairs to sit in next to the cars, or you need to stay in the car, Miss Reed? Yep. The whole purpose of us doing it as a drive-in is to maximize the number of people who can come and ensure safety, because we can guarantee social distancing while everyone's staying in the car. So you have to stay in the car. Sorry if asked already. Do virtual kids come for the full day of school or only for the SOL? If you can arrange for your child to pick up your child after the SOL is done, your child is welcome to leave and go home and tune in virtually to their first, second, third, and fourth block classes after the SOL test. Students who are virtual, who do not have a ride after the test, we will have a holding area for them where they will tune into their classes virtually, but we will not have the virtual students report to in-person classes because I do not want to have an influx of students in those classrooms without, thanks brother, an influx of students with, you know what I mean, like a class that has 8 students in it will all of a sudden have 23. We're not going to do that, so students will have a holding area where they can tune in with their Chromebooks to their virtual classes. Rebecca Jean, you're way too nice. Way too nice. We're the last day for, all right, so if you go in, this is Tina Horn on Facebook. If you go into the Ultimate Guide, there is a section near the top. It is called, I'm looking at it right now, Final Exam Information. And in there, it gives the exam schedule for seniors. The last senior exam is the 9th. So senior exams, seniors have tech day exams on the 2nd and the 3rd. And I'm looking at this on the Ultimate Guide, so you're welcome to go to the Ultimate Guide and see this as well. Senior exams for Thomas Dale are on the 4th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Then on the 10th, it's only a senior makeup exam day, and the 11th is a no school day for all of Thomas Dale. No school on June 11th so that we can conduct our graduation ceremony. So I have not communicated that out to the community yet. That's something that slipped past me. June 11th is a no school day. Got that? Got that, everybody? There we go. You heard it here first. So this live session. All right, Bell Horn. Will students have a chance to practice walkthrough before they? Unfortunately, no. What I will do is I'll do 2 videos. One video will be like a talk over, where on the screen you'll see like the map overlay that I sent home to parents last week when we made our announcement. So you'll see a map of the stadium with all the different points, and I'll just kind of talk through it. And then the second video I drop will be like a first person virtual video, so you can actually see what it's going to like to walk in, process, come in, sit down, where the stage will be, how you get up, stand up, move around, walk up the track, get your diploma, walk up the rest of the track to come back to your seat until the end, get up, toss your cap, get your cap, and then process and then recess out. Bonnie Reed, closer to the beginning of school, did you tell us the juniors were going to receive t-shirts, or did I dream that? No, I actually bought t-shirts for every single student, and I still got them. I just don't have a squared away way to get them out. So I've handed them out throughout the year. I don't even know how many I have left. So Bonnie, if you want Megan's shirt, just let me know. You hit me up with a size and when you can come get it. I'll make sure you get it squared away. Lita, I caught wind that seniors in AP classes wouldn't have their exams exempt. Is that true? So seniors are exempt from exams for every class that they take that they have an A or a B in, except dual enrollment. Okay, I cannot exempt you from dual enrollment exams. So if you're a senior and you're in a class and you have an A or a B, you're automatically exempt from that exam, whether it's AP or not, doesn't matter. If you're a senior, you got to have good attendance too. The attendance exemptions are in the ultimate guide. If you're a senior in an AP class and you have a C, you can sit for the exam and be exempt. But having a C does not automatically exempt you from that exam. The A and the B automatically exempt you from the exam. I hope that helps. Just remember, to be that any dual enrollment I can't exempt you from. You have to take that exam. John Tyler's rules. Can students decorate their hats this year? Tina Horn, no, that is not something we've ever done, and that is not something I plan to do. We will not decorate caps for graduation. After graduation is over, you're more than welcome. It's your cap. You can do what you want with it. But for our ceremony, it will not be. Kathy Tomnay, can the seniors? Oh, I just look at that. Just graduated. Yes, sir. Medium, please. I'll be there tomorrow for soccer, or can stop by as well. Yeah, just I've got them stacked right inside my conference room, so it'll take me 2 seconds to grab it. I got you. All right, YouTube. How will sports work next year for freshmen? Same as everybody. We are looking at having full seasons for fall, full seasons for winter, full seasons for spring. We've been rocking and rolling since just, I was about to say just before January. Just before January was December, Chris. So you are eligible for the JV teams. I mean, some freshmen sometimes make varsity teams. So you just have to stay connected. We will be releasing really soon when dates for physicals will be. We are actually currently in negotiations for how that will work. I'll just give you an inside scoop. I won't. So just stay connected. We drop everything on social media. We communicate everything to parents. You will definitely need a physical in order to participate. You've got to sign the concussion form, the participation form. We've got those packets. We actually have them in the main office right now if you need to come get them. They're also posted online on our school website. I hope that answered your question. All right, back over here. So if I have biology on odd day, will the 19th be the SOL test day? All right, let me pull up our EOC plan. No, I don't want that. Let me go ahead and sign in. Yeah, see, so I can't look at it right now because I'm running YouTube on my GoTV Nights account, and I'm booted from all my Christopher M_Jones CCPS account, so I can't look at it right now in front of me. How can I look at this? How can I look at this? Let me see if I can do it. All right, Kim Turner, where can I find out info about cheer for ninth graders? So our cheer squad has an awesome Facebook account that they stay active on. So that would probably, to me, that's the easiest way to stay connected is to get to the Thomasdale cheer page. I don't remember what its official name is, but Markel Miles is the coach, and she runs that page. She keeps it up to date. Are you doing a senior shout out on Facebook again this year? I'm not doing it on Facebook. Our seniors actually took that over for me. There's no way I could keep up with it. Like I was able to do that last year because we didn't have students in the building, and there's no way I could keep up with it. So it's seniors are doing it on Instagram, and it's looking really, really good. So if you're connected to the senior one pager at the very bottom, I put the senior spotlight information and the senior shout out. So definitely check that out on Instagram. Even if it's worth even getting an Instagram account just so you can see them. All right. Yeah, thank you, Miss West. I might be able to pull it up. Give me 1 second. Oh, excuse me. Oh, yawning, very, very rude. All right, so what, Miss West, so if I have biology on odd day, all right, so we're actually doing it first and second, third and fourth for biology. So if you have biology on a first block or a second block, your test is on the 19th. If you have biology during a third or a fourth block, then your test is on the 20th. Oh, Darby's on here. Look at her. Let's go. Alexis Powell, yes, I just answered it. You are not allowed to decorate your cap for graduation. After graduation, it's your cap. You can do whatever you want with it, but just not for graduating. All right, Darby. Okay, thank you, Darby, for answering the question. All right, I think I'm caught up over here. I'm looking good on YouTube. 7:32, getting closer to a Little Shop of Horrors. All right. All right. Hello. Feel free to drop a question in the comments or on the live chat if you're on YouTube. If you are on IG, I'm so sorry you cannot drop a comment for me. Oh yes, you can tell it's Wednesday in May and it's 7:30 at night. You can tell because I'm over here making up silly songs. All right, how we doing? You all always ask such great questions, so definitely keep them coming. Definitely keep the questions coming. Who else is on here? Do me a favor in the comments while you're waiting for more questions, or if you're thinking of a question to drop, give some love to our teachers and our staff. I know we always have teachers and staff who are on here, and they always love to hear just your positive words of encouragement, your words of appreciation, your words of love. They've earned it and they more than deserve it. So every time they get to hear a shout out, um, just make sure you give them that love. Kimberly, my son went by it, no cash. When can we get it now? We were actually talking about another day to do it. We might do it tomorrow after school, but they're going to pick a day where they can stay later to make it a little bit like a 4:30 to 6:30 instead of 3:30 to 5:30 for families who with for families who work and you can't make it in time. So stand by. We will get the shirts to you ASAP. If you all haven't seen the shirts, they're pretty squared away. There's a pretty cool card on the left breast pocket, 2021, and then on the back is a really cool quote. We can't control, we cannot change the cards we are dealt, just how we play the hand. Randy Pausch, and if you've ever listened to Randy Pausch's, it's called The Last Lecture. There's a book called The Last Lecture, but I was introduced to The Last Lecture on via video. He was a professor at Carnegie, right? Carnegie Mellon, maybe? Yeah, Carnegie Mellon professor, and um, when when he was diagnosed with cancer and he knew he was on his way to dying, he did a lecture circuit, and it was called The Last Lecture. And if you've never seen or heard about it, do me a favor, just Google The Last Lecture, and all the stuff will pop up. Check it out; it's pretty squared away. Yep, you're welcome, Mrs. Cox. Yes, Mrs. Cox is awesome. My AP teachers told me that if I didn't pay for the AP exam, then I'm required to take a final. Has that changed? Yeah, that was a Mackenzie. Did I answer your question today, Mackenzie, or was that a different Mackenzie? I'm guessing it was a different Mackenzie. Yeah, so there was miscommunication. So senior exam exemption trumps everything. If a senior has an A or a B in any class, except for dual enrollment. Remember, I can't control dual enrollment. I cannot exempt dual enrollment. You have to take the dual enrollment final. If a senior has an A or a B in a class, they can exempt the exam, period, AP or not. Those are awesome. Yes, I agree. Lauren Torres, So right now, the answer to your question about stopping by to pick up is no, because I'm not right now how busy our secretarial staff is with a bunch of different tasks we have going on. I do not want them to have to worry about collecting money and receiving money and doing all that. We're working on an in-school, a during school process for the t-shirts. Until we can get to that point, just we'll get as many opportunities to buy those shirts as possible. Andrea Runyon, no, there is not a specific mask color grads that should wear. We don't need to match for the masks. They just need to be acceptable and appropriate for the school setting. That's all. You shout out to Dr. Jenkins. Yes, she's awesome. Mrs. Weiss, Miss Bryant for motivating my senior who has raging senioritis. Oh, Darby. Bonnie Reed, we love all her teachers. Yes. Brenda Contreras, Joey Ryerson, Barbara Cox, Marisa Vahab, Stephanie Miller, Lisa Gurley, and Seth Kistner. They have all made virtual work. Yes. Okay. Thank you for clearing that up. Yep. You're welcome, Mackenzie. He said that it just has to be school appropriate. Yes, correctly. Okay. Got it. Fran. Dance teachers did a great spring concert. We were so pleased. Yes. Miss Tomney. Yes, absolutely. And Rachel was awesome too. It was fun to watch. I didn't get to stay for the whole thing. I got to watch a couple of dances, and I was just that night, uh, that day felt like school again. We had tennis, we had soccer, we had baseball, we had softball, and then we had dance in the auditorium. It felt like a regular Thomasdale afternoon and evening. It was great. It was really really great. All right, I'm gonna stay on here for just a couple more minutes because I do not want to miss Little Shop of Horrors. Um, I need to get my van parked around there and tuned in, so I'm ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Will there be any top 20? It's top 10, Miss Hunt, and we are going to recognize the top 10 in our senior ceremony on June 3rd. We just set the date today, so more information will be coming out to our community, to our seniors. We're going to do a live virtual ceremony for top 10, the GPA honors with top 10, valedictorian, salutatorian, and then also our scholarship award winners. All right, everyone, I'm signing off. I love you. Have a great rest of your day. Until I see you again, if you need anything, you know how to get in touch with me. You all know my email, and you all know my cell phone because you don't hesitate to send me those texts. I just, I just can't, I can't really underscore just how lucky I am to serve as the principal of Thomasdale High School. This is the most amazing place in the world. I love you. Have a good night. Bye. Hello, hello.